RiskyProject allows you to define mitigation and response plans. Mitigation plans are activities that are planned to reduce either the probability or impacts of risks before they occur. It is important to note that mitigation plans do not impact the results of simulation, but they can be linked to project activities if a schedule is loaded into the project view. Mitigation and response plan activities are defined in the mitigation response view. Here, you can create an activity by typing in a name and adding any required data such as type, cost, assignment, and other properties as required. To define a mitigation plan for a risk in the risk register, select the risk and in the properties group, click Waterfall diagram to open the mitigation waterfall diagram. Here you can add a number of consecutive mitigation activities with their planned completion dates and reductions in probability and impacts. In addition, you can create a mitigation activity in the waterfall chart. Type the name and enter planned completion dates, and changes to it will automatically be added to the mitigation response view. The result of mitigation efforts will be shown on the risk waterfall diagram below. The line will show how the risk score should increase over time. Risk mitigation will be displayed using arrows on the matrix associated with specific risks. In this example, probabilities and impacts are reduced because of risk mitigation efforts. Risk response plans account for the time and cost it will take to recover from a risk if it occurs. Risk response plans can be used for both qualitative and quantitative analysis. For quantitative analysis that includes response plans, you must add outcome type and outcome. To assign a response plan to a risk in the mitigation response view, type in a name for the new response plan. From the Plan Type drop-down list, select Response Plan. Depending upon the type of analysis you are doing, you enter in the data required, which can include costs and assignment. If you are using the response plan as a risk outcome, you can enter outcome type and outcome. You can now assign the response plan to the risk. In the risk register, select a risk and click Risk Form. In the response plan drop-down list, select the response plan to assign it to the risk. The cost of the response plan will be added to the cost of risk calculation if you want to use a response plan as part of your Monte Carlo simulations. Click the Assign to Tasks or Resources. In the task name, select a task from the drop-down list or enter the task ID. In the assignment pane, select Execute Response Plan from the Outcome Type drop-down list. The Outcome field now contains the drop-down list available. Select the response plan from the Outcome drop-down list. Click OK to save your changes.